everyone, welcome back to Melissa's Kitchen Table. Today I'm going to show you how I do Instant Pot Bolognese with spaghetti. So I have 1 pound of spaghetti noodles. I'm just using the Barilla, that's our favorite. I have a 28-ounce jar of crushed tomatoes. And you can use diced tomatoes if you want, it depends on how you want your sauce. I have just over a half a pound of ground pork and about 1.25 pounds of ground beef. You can use 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of meat. You can use chicken, turkey, beef, veal, lamb, I don't know, whatever kind of ground meat you want. It doesn't matter. You can use a mixture. You can get them, they have like a meatloaf mixture, ground beef, pork, veal. If you want that, get that. Whatever you want to use. Now you can use tomato paste. I don't have any. Typically I don't use tomato paste. I have my Instant Pot on high for saute. And I have 1 onion diced up here. I'm going to put that in. Now unfortunately I don't have any fresh garlic. The small store I went to today, I couldn't find any. No big deal. I'll just use garlic powder. But of course you can use it fresh if you want. Also, you can shred some carrots. I would say about 1 cup of shredded carrots if you want to add sweetness to your sauce. So basically what we're going to do is saute the onion, and if you use carrot, then we'll saute the meat, and then we'll put the tomato products in, and we're going to cook on high for 20 minutes. And then after we'll add some liquid and the pasta, and we'll cook again. So you could always start the sauce ahead of time if you want, and then let it sit for a little bit, however it works for you. Also, we're going to be using garlic powder, onion powder, and oregano. You, of course, can use basil. You can use Italian seasoning. You can use, we'll probably use red pepper flakes. Just not too much. My father-in-law is here, and he doesn't like it real spicy. But I'll probably use a little bit of that. I'm trying to see what else we have. You know, just add the stuff that you like. Typically, I don't like Italian seasoning because it has rosemary. But yeah, so these are going to saute for 3 to 4 minutes. Alright, after 3 or 4 minutes, they've sweated out a little bit. They're not brown. We're going to add in our ground meat. I'm using ground chuck. That one will have the most flavor for you. But of course, use whatever you prefer. And then we're going to brown this. This will probably take about 5 minutes. One thing I did want to mention about the meat, you want to take it out of the refrigerator and let it come to room temperature for about a half hour. I mean, if it's like crazy hot out, you don't want your meat obviously to spoil, but you do want to get the chill off of it. It will cook better for you and won't be as tough. Okay, so at this point, I am going to start to add my seasonings. So I have garlic. Add as much or as little as you want, and I'm just rubbing the two together. It comes out faster that way. I have garlic. I don't have onion powder, so I'm just going to be using seasoned salt. It has onion powder in it. We have oregano. And I'm going to use about a teaspoon of Better Than Bouillon beef base. You can of course use chicken. They also have a garlic one you can use. Alright, so we'll just mix that around a little. Salt and pepper to taste. So I got this rainbow peppercorns from Trader Joe's. I don't really like pepper too much. This one I don't mind. So I will put some of that in. And probably a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. That you obviously adjust based on your flavor. And we're gonna cancel this. And we're gonna put our, don't get that everywhere. Put our sauce in. Now, we are going to also, you can use broth, you can use water, you can use a mixture of white wine or red wine or whatever it is you want to use. I might use, I don't know, what am I going to use? I'm not going to use broth because I put the bouillon in there. So I think I'm just going to use water. Or if you want to be technical, it'll be like a beef broth. Alright, so that has been canceled. Alright, so we're going to put our lid on. You want to make sure the silicone ring is pushed down well. Put the lid on, and I'll show you over here. Now this is obviously for my model. You hit pressure cook, and then it's on high, and then over here you hit the time. We're going to do it for 20 minutes. And then hit the start button. And then on most models, some models, whatever you want to say, you have to make sure up here this thing is on sealing. But this model, you don't have to do that. It's automatic on this one. But otherwise, make sure it's on sealing. And I will see you back in 20 minutes. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Now I have my 1 pound box of spaghetti. And the general rule is whatever the box says for time, you would do half. Alright, so where is it? This one says 10 minutes, so I'm going to do it. We like ours al dente, so I'm going to do it for 4. You want to break it in half because otherwise it's not going to fit in there. So if you're using like penne or rigatoni or something, you won't have to worry. It'll already fit. But obviously the spaghetti is too long. So we're not gonna we're not gonna mash it up too much. We want to get this sauce on top. Alright. I might add a little bit of water or stock. I just put some water in our jar because you want to make sure the pasta's all covered. So I added about a half cup. Alright. You don't want to just stir it. Okay, so we will put the lid on, and we're going to put it on, like I said, for 4 to 5 minutes, pressure. And then you're going to quick release. And then you can add some heavy cream to it if you'd like. You could add Parmesan. You could add whatever you want to it. What I'll do is once this is ready, I will take a picture of it in the pot, and then when it's plated, and I will leave the recipe down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and share, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.